Jenny Wivell is at Heathrow tonight. Jenny.
Well, thousands of BA staff are set to walk out from this airport in just under 2 hours' time. These strikes, they've been on, they've been off, and they've been back on again all over this last week with various toings and froings in the courts. And there have even been a number of developments. But in the end, even last-minute discussions and negotiations have failed to reach any kind of breakthrough. Just hours before the start of a 5-day walkout, Unite made this last-minute offer to British Airways to call it all off.
The offer is very clear. Reinstate our people's travel without those service restrictions being left in place. This dispute will be suspended by me tonight, in order to turn around and get us back into a semblance of sane order.
But travel perks have become a real sticking point throughout the negotiations after BA suspended them for staff involved in previous strikes. This evening, BA has released a statement saying its position hasn't changed. We have already offered to reinstate travel concessions to cabin crew once all elements of our offer have been implemented. It had seemed talks were progressing until negotiations broke down yesterday after they were gate-crashed by left-wing protesters.
It was clearly a surprise to everybody, disappointing, and it did bring the talks to an early end. I think we may have been able to resolve some of these issues.
With little hope of an agreement now, crews are set to walk out from midnight tonight in the first of 3 5-day strikes. The airline is promising to do everything it can to minimise disruption, but it looks increasingly likely that passengers are set for a travel headache that will stretch well into the summer. Well, tonight's walkout certainly won't be coming as any kind of surprise to British Airways. A number of contingency plans are in place to keep as many planes as possible in the sky. Nonetheless, here at London Heathrow, 40% of the long-haul flights are going to be cancelled this week and around 50% of short-haul flights as well. Now, that's going to be hugely disappointing for passengers wishing to travel on those flights. But the good news comes for those passengers wishing to travel from London Gatwick and London City, because no flights have been cancelled at either of those airports. Now, obviously, talks could resume at any time, but as things stand, these strikes are set to continue through till Friday, and they're just the first in 3 sets of strikes scheduled for this summer. And this is just the latest in a long-running dispute that's been stretching back over the last 18 months over pay, jobs and working conditions.
Jenny Wivell at Heathrow tonight. Thank you.